Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's had a great day today. It is storming and playing on the laptop. I hope everybody can hear us okay. Oh, it just let up a little bit. It's actually pounding outside, y'all. It is insane. Let's see. Hat Creek Homestead, how's it going? Peter Boy, Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank, Gary Hardesty.
Matlick, hello. Fellow Floridian.
Oh, John Matlick from Florida, what's going on? Auntie Ann, hello. Sandra Bassard, Richard Gibbs, Betty Jean Henson, Mary Ranch, hello. With the storm going on, can everybody hear us okay? Sound quality is okay?
Auntie Ann says yes, she can hear it to you.
Nice. Bobby, Petty Jean River Homestead, how's it going? Bulldog Mama says, look at the newlyweds. I still feel like we're newlyweds.
Someday.
I still love her just as much. Actually, that's a lie. I don't love her just as much as we did when we got married. I love her a lot more. A lot. Hey, I gotta add. And I'm trying to look at. Well, that was a.
Jump to Jim throwing up emojis.
Oh, Gary and Mary, Miley with Junk to Gems 3. What's going on, y'all?
Auntie Ann says, I'm shocked it is clear as it is. Picture looks great.
I know, right?
Guess it needs to rain every time we go
Man, Mary Ranch also throwing up the emojis. We actually, I debated with Uncle David and Lissa whether or not we should go over there and use his internet and go live over there because he has Starlink and we just have the little T-Mobile box. And but it was a tiring day today. We worked our butts off today. And, we didn't want to do anything. Plus, now it's storming, and then after live, we would have sat around for a little while and waited on the rain. The Rambling Peach, hello.
Hope you've all had a good week. Ours has been busy.
Yep.
But a good busy.
Paul Honeyman, how's it going? Lindsay Into the Mist is here. How's it going? Gang. Cuddly Texan. William Baker, nice to see you too. Bob said, first live in a long time. Bob Etherkinson. I messed up your last name. Sorry, brother. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, though. We appreciate it. We know that MT Homestead is doing their premiere tonight. Hope you guys can split screen it and show some love to them also. We have it on our Roku right now, trying to show some love as well. Hi, look, and now they're in here. What's going on, guys?
Hey, guys.
Big Mike and Terry with MT Homestead. Look, hey, we're serious, guys. Check us out. You see Mike up there? Heck yeah, that's so cool, man. That was pretty cool. I was sure with the premiere going on and everything that you guys would be jam packed. Let's see. Steve Walker said, "Calling good luck with the move." Thank you from the UK. We appreciate it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe. Actually, tomorrow might be moving day. Depending on how much rain we get tonight, because with it being just a big solid dirt road, it's going to be some big solid mud, and so we'll just have to wait and see. No rush, but we're trying to get everything we can get done with Uber as fast as we can because there are other projects that need to be done also.
So the boys have been having a great time with their Uncle Hunter.
Yep.
They've been swimming at the springs and the river and going fishing and.
Yep. They sent some pictures. Actually, Hunter sent us some pictures, and everybody had caught little bitty like panfish and stuff like that. So maybe you guys get to see those pictures coming up in a video, but they'll be up and down long ways.
Uncle Hunter has also been putting them to work, doing yard work.
Yes. I was really hoping that they were gonna put that work in.
Divinity, I'm sure, is having a good time too.
Yeah.
She's been hanging out with her cousin Ellie.
Ellie, yep, my sister.
And
Yep, my sister Lauren and her daughter Ellie and Serenity are all three alike. Oh yeah, and Harley, yeah, my other sister Harley. They're all hanging out down there with Serenity. Man,
we miss them, but
we
we're glad we're having.
So, Serenity has us call her every single
Every day.
night. Every day. MT Homestead said, we pulled a Tim and didn't remember you were live on Fridays. That's okay. Betty Harper said she's watching from Florida. She's on vacation.
Enjoy your vacation.
Richard Plant said, just got home and look what I got. GD5. There we go.
Welcome home.
Welcome home. After a long day, I hope we can be a refreshing course for you. Karen Baker said, hey there, Mike and Melissa. Hello, Karen. Oh. David Moffitt said, love the way the landing is progressing. What do you think about how it looks so far?
Love it.
Man, it is
the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Right now, we're so close to go ahead and park in the passport down there, guys. But there are a few more trees that we got to get. In the very beginning where our S-turn starts, there's a couple of smaller cedar trees and a dead rotten widowmaker pine tree that we're going to take down to kind of take the sharpness off that first. And then the very last turn when you come in to where the home site's going to be, there's about 3 or 4 more trees. We got to shave that off, and then we'll be ready. Man. Patricia Dong said, I'm here during your actual live for the first time ever. Usually watch later. Well, welcome. I'm glad you could catch it. That's pretty awesome. Marilyn Bryson said, are you going to build the new home in the same clearing that the passport is heading to?
Yeah.
Not the exact same clearing, but it's going to be close.
Yeah.
We don't want to be too far away from where we're going to be building. And we also want to be able to have that mountain view from the windows of the house. So it's still going to be along that back line. And guess what, guys? The great thing about our mountain view, we don't see any power lines. It's just straight mountain view. So unobstructed except for a couple of trees here and there. And it's absolutely breathtaking. Junk to Gems 3 said, how you like driving Lyft now that you got it down pretty good? Honestly, I like it. I really thoroughly enjoy it. Maybe a new seat would help out a little bit. And because it's definitely not independent suspension like Uber. And Uber's got a way more comfy seat. Hey, that tractor I'm driving, that old Ford Lift will beat you to death. But it's fun. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that I wore the earbuds, or was it the day before? Yesterday, I just put in some earbuds and was just riding out. I had the teeth down on it, and I was just figure eight, circle. It was
Busting a move here and there.
doing a little dance.
Midnight Madness. Lilith is doing just fine.
Yep.
I went to pick her up this morning about like 9 o'clock, and she's happy to be home.
Yeah.
She was super mad though. As soon as I walked into the vet, you could hear her from the back just meow, 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 and then all the way home.
Shallow Acre said, whoop, whoop. 2 half days of school left, and my baby is off from middle school to junior high. Oh,
Wow.
man. That's exciting.
Big stuff.
I remember Talon's first day of middle school. Yeah.
He was extremely nervous.
He was super nervous. Talon is always a very cautious young man.
Talon is more like me.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit more of my personality.
Yeah. He's a thinker. He's a thinker and analyzes the situation a little bit
A
more.
little more quiet.
Whereas Jacob and Serenity are like me. We just hit the switch.
Yeah,
We're ready.
On.
Miguel Godinez says, Mike, what day is it? Live day. That's right. I was telling Lisa that earlier while we were working. I was like, "Phew, we got to make a thumbnail for live. Come on."
There. Let's talk about.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
What's all of that?
I don't know where your phone is. So a while back, it had been some time ago. Lissa wanted to bring something up that's super amazing, actually. One of you subscribers, and Lissa's going to grab the phone and look into the email and try to find the message. Back when Lissa went and visited the cemetery when we first got here, someone wrote a poem about her being in the cemetery and stuff like that. Well, guys, that poem got published in a magazine, and they wanted to wait until after the poem had already come out in the magazine before we said anything about it. But I just thought that was so amazing. And congratulations, by the way. That was that's awesome. Find it. So we're gonna read you the poem.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Means a lot that I could inspire somebody to write something so beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. So the poem appears in the newly released Salmon Creek literary journal. Salmon Creek Literary Journal. To Lyssa Smith. One of the five, she opens the cemetery gate as one would open the door of a church. Unoiled hinges announce her. She gives the dead her name. Because so few come, she comes to tend forgotten graves, to hear lonely laments, to offer her ear to the hereafter. She walks about the stones, drags fallen limbs away, brushes debris from carved callings, writes humbled plastic flowers in a labelless soup cans. The buried are many, her hands but two. Each stone is caressed by the Madonna's palm. Each name is given to the first day of spring.
That's so nice.
And then there's a photo at the bottom. That was so nice. That was so cool. If you guys want to find out who wrote that, you guys can go check out that what was it? The Salmon Creek Literary Journal. I can't even speak tonight, but that was so amazing. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Congratulations on it being published. That's amazing.
Yeah. Gary Hardesty says, sorry, was watering the garden. So dry in West Virginia. Oh, so dry in West Virginia. No worries. O'Rourke's Littlefield said, I always read the names out loud and tell them they're not forgotten. That's awesome. Auntie Ann, yeah, that was pretty awesome. David Moffat said, I once wrote a poem called The Road Less Traveled, and it was published by Alcoholics Anonymous. I mean, I don't know if, not to say that was funny, but it was just funny the way it came off. But congratulations. To get anything published is a pretty awesome accomplishment.
Yes.
Midnight Madness says, wait till Ryder sees Lilith. Let's go. Right?
He was looking for her yesterday. He knew that she was gone.
Yeah. Oh, Ryder was over here. He was all ow, ow, ow.
He was even trying to come inside the camper and trying to go to the kids' room to see if she was in there.
Right. Actually, Ryder has made his way inside the camper and I didn't even know it. He must have come in right with me. And I came in, shut the door, had AC on. Next thing I know, I look up and I see Ryder laying on the floor right under the AC. I was like, look at this guy hanging out. Don't you tell your dad he was in here. Karen Spear, yes, it was a very beautiful. Now, I'm sorry, guys. I was looking up at the TV. Yeah, Auntie Ann watching two lives at once. I keep peeking at the live while I'm in my live. Melissa Kirby, hello from Tennessee. Hello, hello. Well, hello from Arkansas. Rob Rory says, "Hey guys, could you say hi to my daughter, Kayla Jenkins? She is getting sitting here. It would shock her to hear her name." Well, hello, Kayla Jenkins.
Hi, Kayla.
I hope you've been having a great day today. We've been working hard today.
Give your dad a big hug.
Sharon C. Cooper says, "Hello, Mike and Lissa. Y'all are making a lot of progress. Are the kids having fun in Florida?"
They're having a blast.
They're having an awesome time. Timothy Wolf, good evening. Loving all your videos. Thank you for your work. I mean, to be honest, Timothy, we got to do the work regardless. So thank you for watching our videos. You are the real MVP.
Yes. Probably. Thank you guys for the shot.
Give a shot, Rob. Oh, man. Vera, oh, go ahead.
Thank you, Midnight Madness. She did a great job editing the video today. Thank you.
Vera Jameson, greetings from Ireland, and then throws up the clover, thumbs up.
I would love to go to Ireland. That is one place. It is on my bucket list.
Right, right. Auntie Ann said, "It happens. It just keeps us all on our toes at MG Homestead." Oh, yeah. Bulldog Mama, $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Oh, wrong way. Julie Hellman says it's 12:12 here in the UK. 12:12. Thank you for hanging out with us so late. Auntie Ann said, "Me too, Lissa. That would be fun."
We should plan a trip together. If Michael would let me go.
Even if I would let you go, that sounds crazy. You would let me? Regardless if I would miss you or not, like I would let you go somewhere. Like I'm gonna give her permission to go somewhere. You sound crazy. Miss Juliet Lambert said, "Yay, I made the live. Love the videos. Can't wait to see the real live. Y'all rock." Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you made the live. Bending Dog, what up, peeps? What's up, Benny Dog? Bendy. Midnight Madness says, "How's the house plans coming along?" Actually, I did. We need to look over our house plans again because we got an updated email from. Oof, I'm having a blank on her name. I do apologize for blanking out on your name at the moment. But we had an awesome subscriber, the same subscriber who reached out and helped Mel and Gary with their house plans, reached out to us and is also walking through some plans with us. And if you're watching or if you see the live, as I said in the email, we are kind of going over a couple of things, and then I want to send it back to you and let you know our thoughts on it. And just thank you so much for all your hard work that you poured into this. Junkin Gems 3 says, "Are y'all going to join us tomorrow night?" Yeah, Gary, I definitely am going to be there, and Lissa says she's going to be there as well. Yeah, what time are you going live tomorrow, Gary? I forgot what time you go live. Is it 7 your time, 6 Central Time? Paul Honeyman is talking to the Cuddly Texans at Rock for the drive so they can get the materials in the house. I think I missed something Paul might have said. Go up. Sorry, Mike and Terry, but I watched 5 years, so I will get you later. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Paul. Now, I love you, Paul. You're awesome, brother. Man, can you guys hear the rain? The rain is thumping so hard right now. It is loud in here.
Give a pocket that let them look at the posted shorts. They are paying for them now and add into your watch hours.
We do need to post more shorts. We very rarely post shorts, but I definitely need to start doing more more of it. Well, we need to start doing more. Listen, Vera Jameson, I think says, Lissa, if you get to shout me out up, or if you get,
If we go to Ireland.
Oh, if we go to Ireland, okay.
I definitely will.
Sorry. Yeah, definitely hit that like button, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, we got 382 people hanging out with us tonight. How many likes do we have? Oh no, we must have not got to it yet. We scroll down. I missed it. Hold on one second. Sherry Graves, thank you so much. $100 super chat. Use this where you need it. Love your family.
So much.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, I almost missed that. I'm playing with the mouse over here in my other hand, scrolling the laptop so we can see the comments. And man, Midnight Madness says new drone shots of the landing. Yeah, that's a great idea. We haven't pulled out the drone in a while. Katie Swab says, hey, Mike and Lissa, first time in your live chat, so enjoy watching your family going through your journey. Awesome. Thank you. Lissa has been doing some amazing camera work, catching you and Uncle David on the tractors, said Rodney Looper.
Hey.
Or Loper. Yes, I just told her when I was watching the video this morning, I was like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Look at them angles. Uncle David was just giving me some praise earlier while we were out there working, because I do a lot of his camera work for him now. And he was telling me how proud he was of me being able to pick up so fast on being able to be a good cameraman. And he was like, you got to let Lissa get in there and make it, because she's going to be the one videoing you and you're going to be the main worker. And you're, I was like, oh yeah, she's getting better though. David Moffitt, put this towards your towards getting mics like Mel and Gary used. $25 super chat. Thank you so much. We actually have a mic fund that we have some money put away in, so we will put that also in there. We want to save up and get the better mics like they use. I think they're like the Rode mics, they're Rode brand, and they're pretty pricey. So we're just a little bit at a time, and we don't want to waste our money getting the cheaper ones and then they break and stuff. Oh, $10 super chat, MT Homestead. Thank you guys for being so understanding. Love you both. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, guys. But hey, thank you so much. I mean, we're the new kids on the block anyway. You guys been here a long time. We should be understanding of you. Or thank you. Beachy says, so excited for you guys. Dreamers landing looks amazing.
Beachy, I got your package yesterday, and thank you so much.
Yep.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, we haven't been to the P.O. box in about a week or so, and Uncle David had went down to the post office and he checked it, and we seen that package. And I seen that you guys just got your EcoFlow as well. So congratulations on that. That joker is amazing. I love ours. We actually have a couple of other solar powered battery solar generators, I guess you could call them. Sorry guys, I had a squirrel moment. And so you're going to be seeing a couple more of those videos coming out soon. Our goal is actually to have a solar powered generator in each room. One for each of the kids, one for us, one in the kitchen or in the living room. As much pressure as we can take off of that generator, the better. So, I mean, if we can have some portable power packs rolling around, that's awesome. In my opinion, anyway. Timothy Wolf said, you all need to ship some of that rain up to Pennsylvania. Actually, I just seen on Ryan Hall that there's supposed to be some big storms moving through here, and the East Coast is supposed to get pounded. No, we had missed the super chat. We were late. We're late on the chat. This is late on the chat. We're behind in the chat, guys. Bobby from Pettigene River Homestead said, I was going to ask because, and sorry, it jumped on us, guys. I'm sorry. White Rock Homestead, White Rock Nation? What's up, guys?
Nice.
It said, woohoo! Y'all made it to Stockton State Park for the Ozark meetup and made it in time to catch it live. Nice, man. That's super awesome. Yeah, you guys have been moving in group and catching different meetups, man. And we are going to be taking you up on your offer to come out and kayak a little bit on the lake and fire up that grill you guys got. But first, we got to get moved. We got number one priority. This month is going to be a busy month. So maybe after Freedom Fest, after 4th of July, we can come down there and hang out with you guys. Bulldog Mama said, yes, set up Venmo so you can get more money. You know, Venmo was something I didn't think about. I actually had a personal Venmo a while back. It's harder for me to get into it now because I got to do phone number and stuff like that. But yes, we will be adding Venmo to our contacts. Different ways for you guys to help support us. So thank you very much for that. Shell Von Hoyt. Hello. Yes, we're live. Looks like they said something. Are you still live? Is the live over? No, we are still live. And we still got about 35 more minutes. So you guys are in luck. Or maybe you were hoping it was over. Like, over, your life is over. Shiloh Akers said, my kiddo put up the video last night and couldn't believe how many views she got in just an hour. Man, the love of this community is like no other, guys. It's so awesome. To be able to be put up on the platform that we were put up on because of our loved ones and our community. I always want to be able to help somebody jump up on their platform. You know, like we helped Grilling Addiction with Nick. You know, you guys were with us and we hit that platform. You know, he got over the 500 hump. That was so awesome. Like our friends Junk to Gems 3, Gary and Mary and Miley and them, they broke their 1,000 subscribers and all they need is watch hours now. So they'll be pumping their stuff along too. So you guys keep working hard, man. Congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers. Paul Honeyman said, Mike, you guys need to set up a PayPal or Cash App for the big super chats. Super chats lose 35% to YouTube. PayPal takes 0 if you use the family and friends. Actually, we do have PayPal and we do have Cash App as well. And it's in all the descriptions of all of our videos. Gary Hardesty said, squirrel.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, I lost it.
See, Alyssa's understanding that jump. I'll scroll back up. Who was it? Is it not on there, guys? Can you guys check the description for me? And let me know if the PayPal is on there or not. Here, let me actually, I can look at it right here. Yeah, it's right there. I see it. PayPal and Cash App, Instagram, Facebook group, Facebook, all that stuff. It's right there in the description, guys. Hey, 418 people hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Auntie Ann said, and for when the power goes out here, I won't have to use the big gas generator. I'm talking to Paul. Oh, Auntie Ann, you have a solar power generator as well? I think I missed it. Oh, yeah, she threw up the links. Thank you so much, Auntie Ann. Tammy Lawrence said, how will you be getting electricity? Solar power, solar panels, generator, or running a line in? So ultimate goal is going to be any kind of secondary, or not secondary, but alternative power to help charge our batteries, whether that be solar, whether that be wind, or through the 8 months of the year that the creek is here, maybe we can dabble into some hydropower. Listen, I'm trying to take advantage of that creek as much as I can, guys, as much as I can. We're maybe we can get some whole home water filtration systems and be able to filter the water out of the creek, rainwater catchments. We're listen, it's gonna be awesome. This off grid is gonna be an oasis eventually.
And Miss Tammy, I see all your posts on Facebook in the group. You're awesome.
Yeah, you know what? I would like to take a second and give a big shout out to Tammy Learns. Thank you. You are always sending us inspirational messages on Facebook and posting really awesome pictures and designs and colors. I know you're doing that on an app, I think, and all that stuff. We see it. We see it, and we think it's amazing. So thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
And keep it up. We love it. Don't ever think that you're bugging us or that you're aggravating us because you're sending stuff to us in Facebook Messenger or something like that, because you're not. Don't. And we're just sometimes we're just bad at getting back, or we just have so much stuff. Like we have like hundreds and hundreds of emails, and I go through all the social media and all the emails, and I do eventually get to it. You see that one already? Oh. Petty Jane River Homestead said, flash flood warning. Turn around, don't drink. How can it be a flash flood already? It's so dry around here. You would think it would just soak it into the ground. I can promise you, that creek's so dry down there, it's not a flash flood. I'm going down there after the rain stops and go look. Straight up. Straight up. Mary Murray, hi from Ireland. That's the second Ireland. Is it Islander? What would we call people from Ireland? Is it what would Islanders? Celtics? I don't know. Let me know, Mary. David Moffat said he's going to shoot for 8 p.m. Eastern. Would love to get interviews and have other channels willing to get involved. Ooh, talking about doing a channel in live. I missed what day, David Moffat? What day were you thinking about? I know I still owe you an interview. White Rock Homestead said we love our Junk the Gems 3. Yeah, Gary does some pretty awesome stuff, guys. I'm willing to bet Gary can fix anything. Man, that's a long shot. Maybe not anything. Almost anything.
They're great people.
And they're really awesome people in general. But like his videos itself, he takes junk items or things that a lot of things that people would consider junk or discarded and turns them into gems or makes it useful or something like that. Ooh, excuse me. Like just recently, I watched one of his videos where he took a rolling garage door and made it some double doors. It was awesome. Shell Von Hoyt said, that is so cool. I'm usually always too late, and you got my whole name right. Yes. Yes. I love trying to pronounce people's names that's not typically in like the English language and stuff like that. I am huge lover of geography and foreign countries and one day traveling into other parts of the world and stuff like that. So I'm hip to it. I'm hip to it. Oh, it jumped on us. Gary Hardesty said, can't do corned beef hash like Lyssa, though. Oh, man. Magic Bus says, why don't you use the e-bikes between the two properties? Boom! Tell him, listen. Tell her. Tell Magic Bus what's happening. Tell her what I do. All right, here's a good example. Just before the live, right? Uncle David called me because I had used some of his oil, some of the motor oil for the generators because I needed to do an oil change and I ran out, right? So I needed some more oil. But I didn't take it back to him. Well, our generators are like on the same schedule. Because guess what happened? Right before like the live, his generator died. He called me. Mike, where's my oil? I need to do an oil change. What'd I do, Lyssa?
Jumped on the e-bike.
I jumped right on the e-bike. Man, so fast. Oh man, we get over here so fast. Listen, if I'm not carrying stuff, or even not carrying stuff too heavy, I'm riding that e-bike over there. I told Lissa, I'm never walking again. I mean, it's not too far, right? But it's several hundred yards, you know, so I'm never walking again. Let's see. Joke Lobstrom, hello, hello. 5 a star says, you guys are awesome, doing great things. Well, thank you so much.
You.
And we got 450 people hanging out with us tonight. Tammy Lawrence said, you were the only one to get mine. Well, thank you. Need a golf cart. Yeah, one day, like a little gas powered golf cart though. Hello,
Horse.
Sheila Tubbs. Hello from Missouri. What was it? Cindy Brown. Get a horse.
I would love to have a horse one day.
Lissa was telling us, telling me not too long ago how she wanted a horse. But horses are big time responsibilities. So we're not quite ready for a horse yet. Paul says you need to keep walking, Mike, or you'll end up with bad joints otherwise. Oh, excuse me. True that. I do a lot of walking too, though.
Never stops moving.
I'm a very active person. I mean, you see me in the videos, right? I'll hold the camera and I'm moving in the background. Camera holding still and I'm moving in the background.
Even when we're laying in bed, his little toes will still be going.
I'm never done until I'm done, guys. I got 2 modes. Off, on. Safety, fire. Stop and go. Jacques Lovstrom says it's 1:30 in Sweden. Wow. Dang. Hanging out with the Swedes.
Love all these night owls.
Right. Doing outdoor and DIY. Hello from North Carolina. And what part of North Carolina? I briefly stayed in North Carolina at I'm having a brain fart. Asheville, North Carolina. It's where I took you. Oh, remember, I took you to see snow. Yeah. I took Lissa to see snow, and for the kids to see snow all for the first time. It was like, I don't know, it was a while ago, like 7 years ago or something like that. The last time you guys had a bad blizzard up there, everybody was retreating, and we were going into the blizzard.
Serenity was just a baby.
Yeah, Serenity was the baby then. White Rock Homestead said, well, guys, I need to help Jason set up the camper. I left him to do it alone so I could get on here. Ha. Have an amazing weekend. Be watching for the lives from the meetup. See you later.
Have fun and enjoy yourself.
Don't work too hard, guys. David Moffett said, I was partner in 2 horse ranches. Typical cost is like $375 a month per horse. Wow. Well, that's a whole new perspective because I didn't think it was that much. And to us, that's a bill. That's a hefty bill. Who knows? Maybe if we reach 1 million subscribers, it wouldn't be such a big deal. Like, oh yeah, that's one video, no big deal. Take care of the horse for 3 months.
Swinging in the trees ain't the same as walking.
Well, so much faster than walking though. Auntie Ann said the e-bikes can also be pedaled, just in case you forgot. That's a fact. Let's not forget that
we learned that.
And yeah, I mean, I learned that as soon as I got on it. That was the first thing I learned. Put the bikes together, pedaled one time,
through it.
And man, oh, that's right. We didn't tell nobody that. We're gonna tell you guys. We're gonna tell you. It was my fault completely, which it always is. We were working on the landing, and I think it was like after day 1. Was it after day 1? It was or maybe it was before. Anyway, it was hot. It was a hot day, and I was like, "Listen, you want to ride out to the lake on the e-bikes? It ain't that far away. You know, if we're on the e-bikes, it might take us like, I don't know, like 20 minutes, maybe 30. I don't think it's 30 minutes, but something like that. Anyway, it's a 10-minute car ride. But so anyway, we ride to the lake, and I tell her, I was like, man, the batteries are a little low. I don't know, I don't know, but I think we'll make it. We made it all the way to the lake, guys. We went to the lake and we had a good time and we swam and we chilled and we made it all the way back to the halfway point and had to pedal the bikes back up the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. That happened. So yes, they are still bicycles, all in all. That it sucked. It sucked. But at least, like I would say, because it was probably like 3.5 miles back, how where we had to go, and half of it was going up the mountain, but the second half was coming down a little bit. We didn't have to pedal too much; we could coast the way. Oh, and it jumped on me, guys. The chat jumped on me. Sorry. Paul said, Mike, word has it they are planning on a new Tarzan movie and are looking for a champion to wear a chimp suit. A companion to wear a chimp suit. You'd be perfect. Man, let me tell you what. If they put me in a chimp suit, I'd swing on the vines to be in a movie. I think Odin's looking for something to drink. Odin and Halo are inside, of course, because it's pouring down rain, and he's over there at his bucket pushing it around. Give me 1 second, guys.
Gotta get the cookie some water.
Sorry.
Grab the mouse so I can scroll down here.
Oh.
Aaron Baker, yes, my legs were so sore after that. That was a good workout.
We actually came home and went to sleep early that night. Look at Halo.
Midnight Madness. Do you know what week the meetup is next year?
Yes, I have the exact dates. Give me 1 second.
Michael has the exact dates. Give him 1 second.
Look at Halo, such a bully. He wasn't even wanting the water, Halo. Get your water. Halo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come say hi, Halo. Come say hi. Oh, come say hi. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. Come say hi. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to everybody, Halo. Look. Come say hi.
Halo can be a bully.
Halo is a bully sometimes.
Yeah.
Anytime, if it's time to eat, or if it's time to get water, or time for a treat, or anything, Halo has to be the first one, or he's definitely the alpha dog. The dogs know their roles around here. Halo's alpha, and Halo will submit, or Odin will submit quickly to Halo. Halo will put him down. Although I've seen Odin try to get back a little bit. Oh, I want to go back up just a minute because I missed it.
It's funny when that song by Beyonce, Halo, when you play that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He'll be like looking around all over.
Halo, Halo, Halo. And he'll be like, oh, Martha Galloway said, Mike, I live in Asheville toward the Parkway Mountains. Oh, awesome. We stopped in at the Walmart in Asheville during that blizzard, and we were gonna get some sleds and everything, and they were all sold out. But what we do? I had a great idea, and I bet you guys do this. People that's in the snow does this, and we're not used to it because being in Florida, we're not snow people. But what was my idea?
One of those storage containers.
There's a big plastic storage container. Yeah, we got inside the container like, wow! It was awesome.
And Brown said horses are little kids, never ready. You just get one and adapt.
Right.
Again.
I would have parked and said, go get the solar charger. Jamie with O'Rourke's Little Fields. I honestly thought about just telling Lyssa to stay and just I'll be back. And to be completely honest, a lot of people would. And especially you know, not to say this in any negative type of way, but I mean, because it was up the mountain, up the mountain, and a lot of women would not have been strong enough or had that grit. You know, I know a lot of you gals probably do, but a lot of gals wouldn't have had that grit to get up the mountain. But after watching Lyssa kayak across 4 miles of open ocean to get from an island back to shore and 5 foot wave swells, this woman can do anything. She can do anything. I wasn't even going to tell her, baby, just stay here. I'll be back. Yeah, right. And she comes. I just gave her, I tried to give her the bike that I felt would have the most charge, like turn it off and then turn it back on like 5-10 minutes later, get a little boost. I try to give her the bike with the boost, that's what I can do for you, but I'm not going to tell her to stay there. Sinfully Evil, hello, hello.
They're talking about you.
Oh, the meetup. The meetup. Oh, and the pimp suit. The meetup. Where's your phone at? Do you have your phone?
I just have it.
I can tell you. Oh, haha. I want to say it's gonna be.
Hello, Mr. Ron Gray.
Ron Gray, what's happening, brother? I don't know. Listen,
It's a good thumbnail. Almost home.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh man.
Midnight Madness. She wasn't gonna be drifter down. Heck no.
Yeah. I'm actually looking for your. I'm not used to working Lyssa's phone.
Betty Jean Henson.
Betty Jean Heinsohn. $10 super chat just because I love your videos.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Betty Jean. Cully Texan said, I've been trying to correct everyone saying next year's meetup is on Memorial Day weekend. Correct. It's the weekend before Memorial Day weekend. I'm trying to get the daggone. Where is your calendar? Bam. That fast. See, it's not my phone. Okay. June, July.
Michigan Life Above the 45th Parallel says, was lost in Atlanta, forgot to get in here on time. Listen, I understand that being in the Matrix.
Okay, guys. Update. The meetup next year is going to be May 17th, 18th, and 19th, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I've actually already booked the pavilions for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've already got that handled. Can't get a campsite until 6 months prior to that date. And when that happens, I'm booking like as many campsites as I possibly can.
They have lots, though. Lot.
I mean, there is a lot of campsites. And I also am going to be searching out the Airbnbs and near hotels and other places to stay for you people that don't want to camp or have issues with your back or health problems or whatnot. So definitely going to be putting in that work. Let's see. I am gonna butcher this name. I am so sorry. Where'd it go? There it is. Thomas Pignano. Nanello. Aren't you glad now that you did not get that state job that you would have had no time to do things?
That's right.
Man. Yes, sir, Thomas. Hey, I 115% believe that everything does happen for a reason, for sure. I mean, think about it all started back with a phone call, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Uncle David called me, and exact words were, hey, you need to quit making videos for Facebook and start making them for YouTube because you're doing the same thing I'm doing. You're just doing it on Facebook. And he was like, the only difference is you got to turn your phone sideways. And I was like, all right. And it's all history from there. Documented history. You guys can go back and see it from the start. Those videos were, man, oh, sorry guys, I got lost. The quality of those videos have changed dramatically. Charlie Akers said we're trying to be at the next year's meetup. Coming from Michigan, it may be tough though. Told my hubby put in vacation time for that. That's right. Dave Schultz said, Mike, Donna, and I are coming to the meetup next year. We need a campsite for a 21-foot travel trailer. There is almost all the campsites there are like travel trailer campsites. It's pretty awesome.
Kelly Texan might be getting my Blackstone next weekend.
Ooh. Hey, Radio Jonesy. Good day, sir. I was actually listening to some Radio Jonesy Tasmania on the TuneIn Radio app not too long ago. Brian Wilkerson, what's going on, brother? Yes, Cindy Brown. We're still on for Blue Mountain Lake. It's a Waveland Park at Blue Mountain Lake. Ron Gray said, I said you guys are a natural for YouTube. Well, thank you. Peachy said, your positive attitudes are so infectious. Try to be infectious, Alyssa. Thank you so much. Midnight Madness says, what's the story with Lyssa and the 5-foot swells? Do we have time for that? We might.
We'll close it out.
We'll close it out with that. We'll close it out with that story. This was an epic story, guys. And to Ann said, I tried to book my campsite before I find out it had to be 6 months before, right? They they gave me a real tough time up there. Not like themselves giving me a tough time, but like their booking is through a whole different company than what they are. And like one person was telling me I could book the pavilion for a year. One person said it was 6 months. It was back and forth. But the ranger, he was so awesome. He assured me it was a year. So I called the website or the company and stayed on hold for like 35 minutes and finally talked to somebody, and that was that. Got that. Julie Fleming said, don't tell your uncle he's gonna have to pick up his dog and cat down at Dreamer's Landing after you move. Have the golf cart ready.
You know it.
Yeah. He'll be building a fence here shortly anyway. Not for Ryder. You're not anything short of a cage ain't keeping Ryder in, but for Eclipse, he's gonna have a big yard to run around in
Eclipse is
soon.
gonna have some friends, anyways, soon.
Not spilling any beans on that though. Or works Little Phil. Jamie said it's a corps of engineers. You know, military and all. That's right. Yeah, Army Corps engineers. Those guys. Man, they've done so much with that lake. There are so many places that you can go fishing there or swimming there or hiking or stuff. It's awesome.
Ron Gray, do you know what type of house you want to build?
Yes, Ron Gray. The type of house we are going to build is called a foxtrot style house.
Dog trot.
Oh, dog trot. I said foxtrot. And I sounded very for sure of that also. Foxtrot. Negative Ghost Rider. What is it? Dog trot. It's a dog trot.
Shiloh Acres. Lyssa, what is your favorite color? I have something in mind to send you. I love red.
Yeah, Lyssa's a red girl.
Yeah. And
dropping the memory emojis. I see you, Shiloh Acres. Yeah, the members actually had some photos that were posted prior to me doing my walkthrough on the Shooting the Sheet with the Smiths. They got since they were members, they got to see a little sneak peek early. So Shiloh Acres, you guys seen it before everyone else. Hello again from Jerry in Arkansas. Hello, Jerry.
Hello.
Oh, how are you guys doing with no kids around? Pretty good. Pretty good. I guess the biggest thing not having the kids around, in my opinion, two things. Number one, if the kids are here 24/7, we run the generator more often. And we don't have to, but that's just, that's just us spoiling our kids. Yeah. Just something we do. So we're saving money by not having to run a generator so much. And also, it's like, not having to worry about what time someone's got to be fed, or if somebody is aggravating somebody else, or having to have the mommy, daddy, So not having all that around, puts you at a little bit more ease. And we've been able to get a lot more stuff done. Actually, we've been able to go hard at it, clearing out there on the property. Lyssa's been packing down the camper as best she can, cleaning up in here to get ready for the move and stuff like that. So it's been a blessing, really.
Ready for them to come home. I do miss them.
Yes, Radio Jonesy Tasmania said, I'm trying my best to be at yet next year's meetup. Brother, that would be so amazing for you to be able to get here and to meet you in person. And that would really, to be able to meet you in person, that would be my whole meetup. I'd be happy. It would make me so happy.
Midnight Madness wants to know what was for dinner.
Leftover chili. Lissa made some of that bomb diggity. And we're gonna have that every night until it's gone, but it only made it 2 nights.
Yeah.
No channel name change to DD6. You know what? I don't appreciate that. Negative Ghost Rider. Actually, and I know there might be some people against it. I don't care. It's my decision to be made. I'm getting a birthday present this year for myself, and we won't have to worry about any kids anymore. The animals are getting fixed around here, and so am I. We ain't. I've been trying to do it for the last couple years. Sinfully Evil said, both of my daughters are out of the house and I am still having to get them organized. My youngest is getting married on the 23rd. Wow, congratulations to them. It's a never-ending job of motherhood, huh?
Okay, you gonna tell them the story? It's 5:56.
5:56. Okay. Gotta run. See you later, Timothy Wolf. I'm gonna tell you guys the story of Lissa and the 5-foot swells.
See what Paul was.
Yes.
Paul, we're on the same
Yep.
page.
Okay. Quick story, guys. So, I think it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yes.
So our anniversary trips. On our anniversary, we like to take a trip instead of just going out to dinner or something like that. We generally take a trip. And since we both like camping and we both love the water, we were searching out state parks in the state of Florida that was like an island. So we found this state park that was an island, and it is called.
I can't hear anything about it.
I'm drawing a blank. Man, I really want to tell you guys because if you Google it and check it out, you would appreciate it also. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And once again, I don't know how to use Lissa's phone. State parks in Florida, that is an island.
Florida State Park. Anyways, we were there. We made it. First off, let me say that the trip to the island was a whole adventure in itself.
Yeah, because my truck was loaded down. Why can't I find it? Oh, found it right here. It's called Antelope Key State Park. Antelope Key State Park. Okay. So the state park, it's an island in the Gulf Coast of Florida. It's 4 miles off the mainland. Okay. And the only way to make it there is by some kind of vessel. And we watched so many YouTube videos and we'd seen people kayak there. So we knew it could be done. So you know me, I done planned this whole trip around us kayaking. And Halo was a puppy.
Yeah.
Halo, we took Halo. He was a puppy and we had coolers and tents and Lissa's box fan. And guys, so Lissa was in a canoe or a kayak by herself, loaded down. I'm talking about loaded to the gills. And I'm in like a 16-foot canoe with a battery and a trolling motor pulling. Oh, and I had the generator, the blue generator. And I was pulling another kayak slammed down full of stuff. You guys are going to see how we go camping. If you were at the meetup and seeing the truck piled up, that was all our stuff. Anyway, guys, it took us like 4 hours to cross, to get over to the island. And the boats were so rude. They were just like ripping right by you, right?
Well, no, tell them when we first went, it was what they call a dead sea.
Well, it's not called a dead sea. It's called a dead tide.
Oh,
dead man's tide. And that we got to get there first. We got to get there. So anyway, the boats are whipping by us, and it took us 4 hours to get there. And it's pitch black. It's dark. All we got are our little headlights, right? So when we get there, we see land like way up ahead, and we see land, and we stop, and we're paddling, but we ain't going nowhere. And I get out, and then we're in like 3 inches of water, but land is like a half a mile away. And it's called a dead man's tide. And man, it was like the lowest of low tides. and it took another 30 minutes of dragging stuff from the island to get to the campsite. And then like we would take a load, and Lissa took Halo and I brought the tent. And then we got up there and we started putting stuff up. And Lissa was like, I'll finish putting the tent up, you go get the stuff. So I went back and got the stuff. Well, on the third trip back, the tide was coming in and the kayak disappeared. And I had to swim out into the ocean in the middle of the night, like chest deep water, to go get the kayak like 40, 50 yards away. All right. So we ended up having a great weekend. It was amazing. All right. The weekend was amazing. We go to leave. The tide was rough again going to leave. The tide was having 5-foot swells. And if anybody knows at the beach, the swells are, the size of the waves that are out there in the ocean, right? And 5 foot is a pretty big wave that's up and down when you're in a little kayak, right? So Lissa paddled 4 miles all the way back in those 5-foot seas. And there's a whole nother rest of the story that goes along with that, guys, but we're at our hour point. And listen, and it was rough. Like the seas were rough. Like I almost died. The trolling motor actually died, and I got stuck out in the middle of that. I was 2 miles off of land, stuck there for about 3 hours. And I had a whole documentary going on Lissa's phone, and it was but the whole point of that story is watching this woman kayak in the heat of the day, and there were like the CETO and the police and everybody like were telling her, not the kayak, and that she should have got out and all this other stuff, and like they were going against people kayaking in because the waves were so bad. And to watch her do that, there's nothing she can't do, guys. That's why I'm fully thinking to myself that we can build a house together, we can make a homestead together, we can do whatever we want to do together. And I'm sorry that I missed everybody's conversation and everybody's shout outs and stuff like that telling this story. It looks like Simple Life Reclaimed ended up coming and hanging out with us for a little while. But yeah, she's a keeper, guys. She is a keeper. We love you guys. We almost hit 500 hanging out with us tonight. 492 right now. Thank you so much. We love you guys so much. We truly do enjoy living our life on YouTube, hanging out with you guys. And this is what we wanted. We wanted a life to be able to have more time together, building our marriage, building our bond, spending more time with the kids. It's amazing. All because of you guys. Thank you so much.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining us. We love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.